that I mentioned earlier, Promising Young Woman. It stars Carey Mulligan. It came out in 2020, guys. It's about an hour and 53 minutes. It's classified as a crime drama thriller, and I'll tell you right now, it checks off all the boxes. Special appearances, you had Molly Shannon, Adrian Brody, Alison, Brie, Alfred Molina was in it too, which that totally surprised me. He plays a lawyer there that goes down. Jennifer Coolidge, Laverne Cox, Ali Hart, Loren Paul, Connie Britton, Casey, my God, Adams, I guess that's the name. But my God, a lot of people showed up in this. And I'll tell you right now, I didn't know what to expect. It's directed by, I don't want to forget this person's name because she did phenomenal. Like, I was really shocked how much I really liked it. And even the ending kind of like, are you serious? But anyways, I'll get to that. It's directed by Emerald Fennell. And I'll tell you right now, this lady deserves all the praises. I'm telling you, she put this thing well together. And Carey Mulligan, she better win an Oscar for something. But, you know, I don't follow that crap. But she totally deserves it. To give you guys a gist of what the movie was about, it's a young woman that's been traumatized by a tragic event in the past. So she decides to act on her feelings and wants to get some sort of vengeance or judgment against people who remind her of what happened in the past and who she decides to take out and not, right? So she meets Adrian Brody at the beginning, guys, and you can see her. She's like in this club, keeled over, drunk out of her mind. Of course, these bunch of goofballs, you know, some of them have different intentions, bad intentions. You know, let's hook up with this girl and shit. She looks like she's totally out of it. Adrian Brody's character is a nice guy. You think he's the coolest guy. He's like not the douchebag from the whole bunch of friends. He ends up taking her, you know, getting her a taxi cab, and you think taking her back to her house. But no, plans change. He decides to, you know, this good guy take advantage of her. And holy crap, that's the first roller coaster ride that you get slapped in the face is when you think she's out of it. And all of a sudden, she comes to like she's okay. She was faking the living hell out of the situation. And off camera, I don't know if she really did a number on him or killed him or do something to make him think twice of ever treating a woman like that or taking advantage, especially when they're drunk. Holy crap. This all ties in, guys. And then you kind of meet Carey Mulligan's character. She's living at home with her parents, and something has really traumatized the shit out of her. One of her best friends went through something horrific. I think she was, in a sense, pardon the language, guys, sexually assaulted. And it was a front of a bunch of guys. She was going to become a doctor, just like, you know, Carey Mulligan's character. And then she ends up, we learn later in the film that she ends up killing herself because her reputation, you know, the guys get off scot-free and all this crap. Alfred Molina was the lawyer to this guy that she ends up meeting later on because she slowly kind of like bumps into people from her past and it's like, oh, you know this guy Al? And this guy Al is the guy who's responsible. And then she meets this new kind of like, you think an innocent guy, Ryan, which is friends with that kind of circle of people that done wrong to her friend. And then, you know, she starts to kind of, you know what? She goes and meets up with these other girls that she's very good friends with. And she said, you know what? You got to move on. Let it go. So she tries to do that. Like after years of, you know, cutting the outside world and I'm not being a doctor, I'm going to work at a coffee shop thing. She decides to, you know what? I'm going to try it. So like an hour into the film, she does do so. She meets this guy. She kind of gives him a chance. They kind of like fall for each other. And then out of the blue, she played a nasty trick on one of the girls that this guy is getting married, the wife to be getting married to. And she ends up bringing this cassette tape. Guys, holy crap. It's a tape of the incident that happened to her friend. And she watches it. And major spoilers, guys, I'll tell you right now. So it has the guy that she's involved with on there, and he's chirping in the video, and she shocked as hell. I'm getting goosebumps by just even mentioning it to you guys. And oh my God, the look on her face and the way she kind of like snaps back to her vengeance kind of mode that, hey, she's going to end up taking out whatever means necessary. She ends up going to the doctor's office because this guy has become a doctor that she's dating, like a pediatric doctor, kids, and she confronts him about the tape, and she basically tells him, don't say, where are they? If not, I'm going to send this tape, and you're going to be exposed. It's going to ruin your life. And she kind of pretty much breaks up with them, but tells him, tell me where they are. I won't, send the tape out to everybody. I just want to deal with these guys. And he's kind of like asking, what's going to happen to me? Am I going to get ratted out? What are you going to do there? And she goes, better that you don't know. So she ends up dressing up as a stripper, going over there, and she literally confronts this guy Joe, this guy Al, who's responsible for the incident that happened between her and her friend. And holy crap, guys, she toys with him. Like the message that she uses and the way I'm telling you, to get these creep guys earlier throughout the movie, she kind of meets up with these guys and she shows you the way she does this stuff and the way these guys act, being creepy and kind of spike her drink and give her pills and all. It's disgusting. Like, it's shameful, right? But they always get blamed, Girl, it's always the girl's fault. Maybe if she didn't drink too much, especially when she went to go see the principal and she ends up taking her daughter supposedly and gets her going that you did nothing for my friend and shit. I'm telling you, there's so many roller coasters, rides up and down in this film, emotional roller coaster rides. It's phenomenal. Like, it's done well, but there's a purpose to the madness to lead you up to where I'm back. They're at this cabin, this bachelor party. She ends up going in and she ends up giving everybody a drink and she spiked it. So they're pretty much wasted and out of commission. He tells the guy who she wants to go after, Al, who she confronts him, we got to go upstairs. That's the only way I get paid. And he doesn't want to, but he ends up going upstairs with her. Meanwhile, the guys are all knocked out there. This guy is helpless. He is now handcuffed to the damn bed. And that's when she kind of reveals, oh, my name is Nina. That's her best friend's name. And this guy goes, Nina, whatever. And this guy clues in, like, what are you talking about? No, you're not. And he thinks, oh, his buddy Joe's up to playing these crazy ass tricks, right? And that's where she kind of reveals that she was my friend and all the details. And tell me, what did you do? And he didn't want to admit it there. And then, oh my God, his hand gets like really, she was going to carve her name on his chest as a reminder since she didn't want to remember her name and not acknowledge it. Holy crap. And then there's like a mini like struggle. He gets his hand free. I don't know how the hell he did it, but he did it. He ends up, I swear to God, I didn't see this coming. I thought she was going to do her thing, possibly maybe kill him and then leave because her car's outside and all this crap, right? No, he ends up smothering her to death, grabs a pillow and puts it over her face and suffocates her. She dies. Like, I didn't expect that, but she legit dead. He ends up getting found by his friend Joe the next morning, handcuffed, and he's all like freaked out that there's a dead body. The buddy didn't want to believe it, and then he ended up like, you did kill her. Like, what the hell? And then what does he do? Does what he did how many years ago is cover it up and save his ass. So they end up going to the wedding later on, and that's where her ex or ex-boyfriend that she was dating ends up going to. And as the ceremony's finished and stuff like that, you see the guy getting a text message from her. Well, she's dead. How the hell is that possible? I don't know. Maybe there's a delay or some shit. Anyways, they burn her body and shit to burn the evidence. So that's another holy shit moment. So that's what I'm wondering. How the hell is she still alive? But she's not alive. Trust me. She's smart. Anyway, so she's living on Necklace Clue to where she used to work at the coffee shop. She ends up sending that tape to the lawyer. Just in case I go missing, here's the tape. She sends the message to the guy saying, listen, I hope you're enjoying the wedding. The cops show up, guys, and they arrest everybody in sight. And that's how the movie ends. And I'm like, are you kidding me, man? And he goes, oh, love, Nina and her. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But it ended like that. And I'm like, damn, I didn't expect it to finish that way, but it did. And I loved it. An hour and 35 minutes. I was glued to my TV watching it. And I'm pretty sure you guys will be glued to your set too. Go check it out for yourself. If you already made it this far, most likely, yeah, they heard everything what my highlights were of why you should watch the damn thing. If not, go in the comment section below. Try not to spoil things too much, guys, okay? I know I ruined it pretty much for all you guys if you haven't seen it, but, be warned. That's why there's a spoiler thing in the corner. When I do my reviews, They are spoiler filled, and I give you an idea of what I thought on them, you know. But if you do watch this portion, fast forward it so you don't hear me ruin it for you. Come back in the comment section and give me your thoughts on it. Do you agree with me? I highly recommend you check. Carey Mulligan better win something at it, and the director of the film herself, Emerald Fennell. Wow, like I didn't expect it to be that good. It is everything that people are praising it to be and more. So go check it out for yourself.